Now, despite those claims, the numbers show that violent crime is actually down across the city. Homicides are at a 12-year low, but there's more to those stats. It turns out that the number of teens committing these crimes is on the way up. Just last Friday, an 18-year-old is accused of shooting and killing his half-brother on the hilltop. That teen was arrested, but there has still not been arrests made in last week's shooting inside of the restroom at the main branch of the library in downtown Columbus. Teens were involved in that, but thankfully no one was hurt. And then there's this case. Two teens were shot earlier this month near Big Walnut Park. They are expected to recover, but at last check, police do not have any suspects in that case. And back in July, body cam video showed police finding 3 loaded guns in the bushes outside of Columbus City Hall. 4 people were arrested, 2 of those suspects, just teens.
We've talked a lot about and told you about the city spending $28 million this summer alone on programs designed to keep kids away from a life of crime. There's still a couple of weeks to go before school starts. Steve Levine looking into the number of teens accused or convicted of homicides in the city.
12-year-old Christopher Kemper is spending his final week shooting hoops at our Brother's Keepers summer youth program.
I always had to fend for myself, so it's like I never had nobody actually that would give me like put their hand out and help me. You know, it really just really changed my life.
OBK among more than 200 community groups and city agencies that received a share of more than 28 million city tax dollars to keep kids productive in the community and away from gun violence.
When they first came in, they was kind of shy and didn't feel safe. And next thing you know, they feel safe at this, we like to call it a safe haven, and their whole vocabulary changed and their manners changed.
65 kids spending time with our Brother's Keeper this summer. But we've discovered not every juvenile in 2025 working to improve their lives.
ABC6 checking out the latest homicide numbers released by the Columbus Division of Police. And while homicides are down overall compared to this time last year, we did find a surprising statistic on the rise. So far this year, kids 17 and under, 15 this year have been charged with homicide. Compare that number to last year at the same time, where just 10 kids under 17 and under were charged with a violent crime.
The reason why our Brother's Keeper now focusing on grade school kids.
I understand and I see it, you know, even when the kids come in here, their demeanors at 7, 8, 9 years old, so we catching them at a young age to prevent that violence.
This spike in teens being charged with homicides this year come as many community groups see a loss in federal and local dollars for youth programs. The Hilltop's My Project USA suspended its award-winning youth soccer program just 10 days ago when cash dried up.
In just these 10 days, some of my best kids are already hanging around with wrong crowds.
And as Christopher prepares to head back to the classroom in a few weeks, he'll take the life lessons he learned while on summer vacation.
It's changed my life because it's changed my perspective of life. And there's better things that I could be doing in my life.
On your side, Steve Levine, ABC6 News.
Steve tells us a lot of the groups getting city funding plan to keep on doing their work during the fall. They'll be in the form of after-school programs.